Hi, Chem Team. So we've learned that there's two types of heat transfer that can occur in chemical reactions. There are exothermic reactions, which release joules of heat, and there are endothermic reactions, which consume joules of heat. So if chemists want to show how energy changes during a reaction, they will create something called an energy diagram. So here's an example of an energy diagram for an exothermic reaction. And what you'll see is that the reactants at the beginning of an exothermic reaction have a relatively high potential energy. And over the course of the reaction, they lose that energy, and the products have less energy than the reactants. Overall, the molecules lose energy. Whereas an endothermic reaction looks the opposite. You'll see that the reactants in an endothermic reaction start out with a relatively low potential energy, relatively stable. Compared to the products of an endothermic reaction, which have higher energy than the reactants. Over the course of the reaction, the molecules gain energy. Now, the only other thing you might have noticed is this little bump that occurs in each of these energy diagrams. Now, we call this the activation energy. That's just the boost of energy that's needed to break the reactants apart and get the reaction going. And that's it. At this point, you guys have a couple of practice problems. We'll see you in class tomorrow.